You are listening to part 5 of the Daily Wisdom Pills series, 5 Ways to Rise Above Adversity.
Embrace the purification. So when I have really been knocked down and turned around and, fallen apart and been attacked or, maligned, I know that sounds like a bad country song. As I say in the 5 a.m. club, if my dog got into trouble and, my gal left me, it would be a #1 country song hit. All I'm saying, there's a smile on my face because that's perspective, isn't it? We can't take ourselves too seriously. Otherwise, no one's going to take us seriously. But the 5th way to get through a hard time is really embrace the purification. And when I've been really knocked down, I just go, I am being purified. It's like, how do you make gold? Not that I'm some gold specialist, but there's the dross, right? All of that non-valuable stuff that's covering the gold. And so you purify it into the fire and it burns off the dross. It burns away everything that is not the gold. I was in Thailand a number of years ago to do a leadership event, and I was blessed to be in Bangkok, and I saw the Golden Buddha. And I don't know if you know the story of the Golden Buddha, but basically centuries ago, they built this gorgeous Golden Buddha that was absolutely priceless. I mean, this towering Golden Buddha, pure gold. And then foreign invaders were set to attack, so the Thai people said, we've got to protect this national treasure. So they came up with this story, or this strategy, which was to put layer after layer after layer of mud over the Golden Buddha. And sure enough, the invaders come in and they saw the mud and they didn't know what it was. They attacked and they pillaged, but they left the nation. And years later, someone was walking by this seemingly unvaluable mountain of mud. But guess what? They saw a sparkle coming from the mountain of mud. And so he got a bunch of other people and they started chipping away at layer upon layer upon layer of mud that was covering the Golden Buddha. And as they chipped away more mud, they could see more gold. And they got through the next layer of mud and they could see more intimacy with the gold. And they kept on going until, behold, in front of them was this towering treasure and Golden Buddha of pure gold. My friend, you are pure gold. I could get into the neuroscience. I could talk about the pharmacy of mastery. I could talk about neuroplasticity. I could talk about epigenetics, which confirms you are not your genetics. Your ecosystem is much more powerful. I could get into deep neuroscience. I could talk about transient hypofrontality, which is every brain's natural ability to move out of the neocortex, which is the seat of thinking, and to get deep into the delta wave state, which you have within you right now if you structure your life in the right way, which is the seed of genius that lives inside every human brain. And this is the advanced minds have discovered that secret order of thinking which allowed them to tap into their latent genius. All I want to say on this 5th way to get through a hard time is, it is in your greatest trials that you discover your highest strengths. And everything that happens to you that the ego judges as bad is actually a gift that has come to you for your purification, to burn away all that is not of your genius and your gold. A bad day for the ego is an awesome day for your soul and your primitive genius.